Welcome into Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. It's the Giants and the Seahawks. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 10-3 Giants, the 6-7 Seahawks. A game the Seahawks have to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The Giants trying to maintain their place in first place in the NFC East. The Giants will kick off. We're underway. It'll be received by Harper in the end zone. Touchback. Jay Harper, the fifth-year receiver out of Marshall. Touchback. Seattle will have it at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Led by Dennis West, their third-year quarterback out of Tennessee. So the Seahawks will start from their own 25-yard line. Interconference matchup. Seattle currently in 4th place in the AFC West. The Giants currently in 1st place in the NFC East. West in the shotgun on 1st and 10. West back to throw. Dumps it off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 29-yard line. Let's take a look at the Seahawk offense. Up front, Willis, Parks, Haynes, Moffitt, and Carpenter. And then it's Reed, Whitney, Gilbert, Jones, and Gaines. A gain of 4 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6. Terry Gilbert, the running back in his third year out of Texas, got 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 for the Seahawks in the rain here in Seattle. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert close to the first down at the 35. It's a first down. A gain of 6 yards. First down, Seattle. Opening drive of the ball game. As the Giants have made the cross-country trip to Seattle. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 receivers set wide for Seattle. West in the shotgun. Reed in motion. West inside handoff to Gilbert, and Gilbert goes down at the 34-yard line. He's going to lose a yard. On the tackle, Mike Fox in his 13th year out of Notre Dame. A loss of a yard, be 2nd and 11 for Seattle. Giants defense, they've made big play after big play this season. The Giants at 10-3. They're currently the number 2 seed behind Green Bay, who won earlier today. Green Bay's now 11-3. 2nd and 11 from the 34-yard line. West in the shotgun. West inside handoff to Gilbert again. Terry Gilbert across the 40 to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. So a big third down coming up for Seattle here on the opening drive. Earlier today, the Packers beat the Buccaneers. The Packers are now NFC Central champs. And the Chargers beat the Broncos. 3rd and 4 from the 41. West back to throw. Throws downfield. It's caught by Brad Reed at the 45. The 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. A 14-yard gain to the Giant 45-yard line. First down, Seattle. Brad Reed spent 8 years with the Redskins, now in his first year with Seattle. A fresh set of downs for the Seahawks. at the Giant 45-yard line. 4 receivers set wide again. West in the shotgun. West takes the snap. Looking, throws to the near side. Gilbert tackled down at the 50-yard line. He's going to lose 5 yards on the play. He had to come back for the ball, and he was tackled by Ricky Robertson, the 14th-year defensive tackle out of Miami. A loss of 5. He would have been better off dropping that. It'll be 2nd and 15 at the 50-yard line. Giants defense very tough this season. 5:10 and counting here in the first quarter. No score, opening drive. 2nd and 15 for the Seahawks at the 50-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the gun. West back to throw. Throws downfield. Is caught by Jones. Out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10. Make it a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 6. Rupert Jones, the tight end, on the catch in his 5th year out of Oklahoma. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Seahawks. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws cross middle to Jones. Turns upfield. He's got the first down. Out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. First down, Seattle. Rupert Jones. This opening drive by Seattle continues. It's a long drive. First down, Seahawks. Down to the Giant 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Seattle. Dennis West in the shotgun. Reed in motion. West drops back. Throws to the near side to Merrill. And Sean Merrill, the tight end, in his 5th year out of Army. A 6-yard gain down to the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. Long opening drive by Seattle, eating up most of the first quarter. 3:47 and counting. They have it at the Giant 22-yard line. 2nd and 4. In the offset eye, Dennis West under center. West will hand off to Whitney this time. Whitney up the middle. And Whitney all the way down to the 9-yard line. Kyle Whitney, the 2nd-year running back out of Notre Dame, the backup. A gain of 13 yards to the 9-yard line. First down, Seattle, 1st and goal. With 3.5 minutes left. I think we had an injury timeout on the play. We've got the Vikings and the 49ers after this. This is our 3rd game of 4 today. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll have 3 more on Monday to wrap up week 14. 1st and goal from the 9. Seahawks in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert goes down. No gain. Let's take a look at the Seattle offense. Or the Giant defense, I'm sorry. Fox, Robertson, and Deaver up front. They play a 3-4. Spencer, Sanders, Jones, and Glover, the linebackers. And now the secondary. Thompson, Tarver, Gibson, and Chapman. 2nd and goal for Seattle at the 9-yard line. 3:15 and counting here in the first quarter. The Giants have yet to touch the ball. Long opening drive. West under center. West to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert down to the 1-yard line. An 8-yard gain. The 3rd year back out of Texas. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 1. Gilbert very nearly got in. Tackled down by Greg Jones, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Michigan State. 3rd and goal now for the Seahawks at the 1-yard line. Seahawks in the I formation. West, three-step drop, throws underneath to Reed. Touchdown, Seattle. A 1-yard touchdown reception by Brad Reed, the 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. And the Seahawks take the opening kick, march down the field, a long drive, and they get a touchdown. And they take a 6-0 lead. On a 1-yard pass to Brad Reed. Courtney McKeon will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Seattle leads it 7-0. 2:33 remaining here in the first quarter. We're live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. If the Giants lose this game and the Cowboys beat Detroit on Monday, then they'll be tied for first place in the NFC East. The Giants have to win to stay in first place. So the Giants will get the ball for the first time, down 7-0. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. And there's the kickoff by Cochran. Fielded by East at the 7-yard line over the 20, 25. James East still on his feet all the way out to the 36-yard line. Slim's in the house. Merry Christmas to you too, Slim. I hope you and yours have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. William Rogers, the starting quarterback for the Giants, the rookie out of Ole Miss. We got a lot of snow down here in Nashville. I bet you got a lot of snow up there too. It's been a cold weekend. 1st and 10 Giants now. Great field position out at their own 36-yard line, down 7-0. Giants come out, 3 receivers to the far side. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers, inside handoff fake, throws outside to East, down the sideline, and East out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Giant first down. The 9th-year receiver out of North Carolina, James East. First down, Giants. Jake Franklin on the tackle, the linebacker, number 52, in his 12th year out of North Carolina State. First down, G-Men. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. Rogers under center. Sampson in motion. Rogers hands off to David Parks. Gets out to the 49-yard line. The rookie out of Michigan State. Let's take a look at the Giants offense. Up front, Barnett, Kelly, Harpool, McNeil, and Maxwell. And then it's Collins, Eric Johnson, Kylan Johnson, Kennedy, and East. A 2-yard gain to be 2nd and 8 for the Giants from their own 49-yard line. 1:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Rogers in the shotgun on 2nd down. Rogers back. He's looking, good protection. It's starting to break down. He throws, gets it out to Kennedy, the tight end, James Kennedy, to the Seattle 42-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Giant first down. James Kennedy in his 11th year out of Cincinnati, the former Eagle, spent 10 years with Philadelphia, now in his first year with the Giants. And he's been an impact player for the Giants this season. Giants now at the Seattle 42, under a minute to play in the first quarter. They come out in the I formation. Rogers under center. Rogers to Parks, and David Parks, no gain. The Seahawks are right there. It'll be 2nd and 10 Here's the Seahawk defense. Up front, Green, Hamilton, McBain, and McCoy. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, McKenzie, Franklin, and Young. And the secondary, McCoy, Smith, Harris, and Burns. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line. 30 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. 3 receivers to the far side. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Throws downfield. It's caught on the deflection by Patrick Collins at the 14-yard line. It was deflected by a Seahawk, and somehow Collins comes down with it at the 14-yard line. Watch the replay. It was tipped right to Collins, who tipped it, number 28, Nick McCoy. It'll be first down for the Giants at the 14-yard line. But that's the end of the first quarter. Seattle's up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 10-3 Giants, the 6-7 Seahawks. We start the second quarter. Seattle leads at 7-0. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Seattle 14-yard line. Giants trying to tie it up. Rookie quarterback William Rodgers in the shotgun. Takes the snap, inside handoff to Eric Johnson up the middle. A flag is down as Johnson gets down to about the 5-yard line. This may be on the Giants. Holding on New York. Patrick Collins, the receiver. It'll back it up 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 back at the 24-yard line. A costly penalty. The Giants would have had it at the 4. 1st and 20. Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson, who runs down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 14. On the tackle, Caleb Hamilton, the second-year defensive tackle out of Miami. 2nd and 14 for the Giants at the Seattle 18-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Takes the snap. Throws underneath to Collins. And Patrick Collins gets a yard to the 17-yard line. Tackled down by number 20, Tony Pearson, the 5th-year defensive back out of Syracuse. That'll bring up 3rd and 13. In the rain here in Seattle. .43 degrees at kickoff with showers. 3rd and 13 for the Giants at the 17-yard line. Big 3rd down right here. They get a first out the 4. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back. Throws downfield. It's knocked down, incomplete by Jake Franklin. He gets a hand on it. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Giants are going to have to kick a field goal. Zach Whitney will come out. This will be a 34-yard attempt. So the Giants' drive stalls out, and they'll get on the scoreboard with a field goal. Whitney from 34 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Giants are on the board, but the Seahawks still lead it 7-3. 6:45 left here in the first half. Live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. On this Christmas Eve, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Depending on my schedule, I may do a game tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on what's going on. Whitney will kick off. Zach Whitney. Fielded by Turner at the 7-yard line over the 20, 25. And Jim Turner brings it out to the 29-yard line. First down, Seattle. 6:42 left to play here in the first half. Seahawks up 7-3. Dennis West will come back out to lead the offense for Seattle. And they'll start from their own 29-yard line. Seattle has to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. They're at 6-7. Dennis West in the shotgun. West takes the snap, looks downfield, throws down. He's got a man open. Gaines, touchdown, Seattle, 71 yards. John Gaines, the fourth-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. He was wide open. Dennis West found him with a high arcing pass. A 71-yard touchdown. And the surprising Seahawks. They open up a 13-3 lead on the Giants. This would be a stunning upset. Courtney McKeon will come on for the extra point. And the extra point is blocked. The Giants block it. Coming in to make the block, number 32, Kenneth Tim, in his fourth year out of Pittsburgh. And it was recovered by Sam Tarver. So the Seahawks, their lead is now 13-3. They don't get the extra point, just a 10-point lead with 6:32 left to play here in the first half. So a moral victory for the Giants. They keep it a 10-point game. Let's see if that extra point looms large later. It could. Dakota Cochran will kick off for the Seahawks. Up by 2 scores, up by 10. There's the kick. Fielded by Kylan Johnson, brings it out 4 yards deep over the 25, out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Giants will have it, 1st and 10. The Giants at 10-3 have the Cowboys at 9-4, nipping at their heels. The Cowboys play the Lions for the Monday night game this week. So the Giants, if they want to maintain that 1-game lead, they got to win today. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Throws down the middle to Eric Johnson. And Johnson gets out to the 33-yard line. The second-year back out of Duke. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Vikings and 49ers up after this. We'll head down the coast to Santa Clara for that one. On 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line in the I formation. Rodgers to Kylan Johnson this time, and Johnson plows forward and gets the first down. A 4-yard gain to the 37-yard line. The second-year back out of Tennessee, Kylan Johnson. First down, G-men. 5:40 and counting. Here in the first half, Seahawks up 13-3. In the I formation, Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson, who gets out to the 39-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. A very rapidly playing game. 5:10 and counting here in the first half. We're not even a half hour in. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd down. Rodgers hands off to Eric Johnson around the outside. And Johnson out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. On the tackle, Jake Franklin again, the linebacker for Seattle. We've been calling his name a lot. It'll be 3rd and 1. Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to David Parks. He's got the first down. Out to the Seattle 48-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll move the chains. First down, Giants. The rookie out of Michigan State, David Parks. The Giants have some really good running backs. Kylan Johnson, Eric Johnson, and David Parks. All quality backs. A 3-headed monster for the Giants. 1st and 10 from the Seattle 48-yard line. In the offset eye. Watkins in motion. Rodgers hands off to David Parks around the outside. And he's going to be hit and brought down at the 47. A gain of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Aaron Burns, the 4th-year defensive back out of Iowa. 3:45 and counting here in the first half. Seahawks up 13-3. A surprising score to be sure. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Rodgers back. Throws downfield to Kirk. Down to the 33-yard line. A 14-yard gain to Asher Kirk, the 2nd-year receiver out of Morehead State. First down, Giants. Down to the Seattle 33. New York trying to make it a 2-score game before halftime. On the tackle, number 28, Nick McCoy, the rookie out of Texas Tech. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody who's tuned in. I appreciate everybody being here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers will drop back. Throws. He's got a man wide open. Douglas all the way down to the Seahawk 12. A 21-yard gain to Douglas. Alex Douglas, the 2nd-year receiver out of LSU. First down, Giants. All the way down to the Seahawk 12-yard line. This is our 3rd game today. The Packers beat the Bucs earlier. The Packers are now NFC Central champs. And the Chargers beat the Broncos. The Chargers have pulled into first place in the AFC West. And we'll have the Vikings and the 49ers after this. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson 2 yards down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 44, John Harris, in his 8th year out of Texas. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. In all likelihood, after this play. Rodgers on 2nd down to Parks up the middle. And Parks down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Giants. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Seattle's up 13-3 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14. The Seahawks lead the Giants 13-3, but it's first and goal for the Giants at the Seattle 1-yard line. Giants trying to get back in this game, make it a one-score game. On first and goal. 4 receivers spread wide. Rodgers under center. Rodgers drops back, looks to the end zone, throws to Benjamin, touchdown, Giants. A 1-yard touchdown catch to James Benjamin, the second-year tight end out of Nebraska. And the Giants get back in the game. It's now 13-9. They'll make it a 3-point game. Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. It's now a one-score game. The Seahawks lead it 13-10. A minute 56 left to play here in the first half. Live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Chapman Sports. Giants are battling back. The Seahawks still have a minute 56 to work with and 3 timeouts. They could easily score again before halftime. Zach Whitney will kick off. This will be fielded by Turner at the 8-yard line over the 20. He brings it out to the 26-yard line. Jim Turner, the 8th-year safety out of Virginia Tech. So the Seahawk lead is now 3, 13-10, as the offense will come back out. They have 3 timeouts, a minute 54 to work with. Seahawks break the huddle. They come to the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun on first down. West looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Gilbert, out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. The clock will continue to run. A minute 40 and counting here in the first half. Seattle up 13-10. A minute 35 and counting. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. 4 receivers set wide for the Seahawks. West in the gun. West will drop back, pump fakes. Looking, throws underneath the Gaines, turns upfield and gets out to the 47-yard line. A 15-yard gain to John Gaines, the 4th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. First down, Seattle at their own 47-yard line. Seattle now from their own 47-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half. West will take the snap. Looks downfield. All sorts of time. He rolls out. He gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. His protection broke down. He was pressured by Mike Fox, number 93. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that will stop the clock with 47 seconds left here in the first half. Seattle holding on to a 3-point lead, 13-10. On second down. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws downfield. It's intercepted by Greg Jones for the Giants, the linebacker. The Giants defense, another big play. He brings it back to the 49-yard line. The 7th-year linebacker out of Michigan State. And now the Giants have a chance to tie this up before halftime. They have 3 timeouts, and they have it at the Seattle 49-yard line. How many times this season has the Giants defense come up huge? More times than I can count. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Seahawk 49. William Rogers, the rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss, will lead the offense. I don't think it's fair to call him a rookie anymore. He's in his 14th game. He's led the Giants to a 10-3 record, including 10 out of the last 11 games. Rogers in the shotgun. Back to throw. Rogers steps up. Throws outside. Is caught by Johnson. He steps out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A 2-yard gain to be 2nd and 8. 34 seconds left here in the first half. Seattle up by 3. Giants try to get into field goal range before halftime. Try to tie this game up. On 2nd and 8 from the Seahawk 48. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers, inside handoff to Eric Johnson, down to the 46. Giants take a timeout. They have 2 left. 31 seconds left in the half. We'll have the Vikings and the 49ers after this. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Giants at the Seattle 46-yard line. They got to get in field goal range to tie it up before halftime. Seattle got out to a 13-3 lead, but the Giants have come back. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Rogers on 3rd down. Rogers back. Steps up. He's going to roll out and throws. It's caught by Collins wide open inside the 20. Collins all the way down to the 6-yard line. A 40-yard catch, and the Giants take a timeout. Patrick Collins, the 7th-year receiver out of Georgia, he worked his way open, and Rogers found him for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now the Giants are thinking touchdown. They still have a timeout, and 19 seconds left. The Giants could actually take the lead now before halftime. First and goal from the 6. Giants come out. They spread the receivers wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looks to the end zone, throws underneath to Kennedy, down to the 4-yard line. They take a timeout. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and goal. James Kennedy, the tight end, a 2-yard gain. The Seahawks were right there to make the play. Now decision time for the Giants. Do you take another shot at the end zone, or do you kick the field goal? If you take a shot at the end zone, you can't throw underneath. You don't have any timeouts. It has to be to the end zone. Let's see what they do. They're going to take a shot on 2nd and goal from the 4 with 14 seconds left. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back to throw. Looks inside. Touchdown to Chris Doss. A 4-yard touchdown catch. The 6th-year receiver out of Army. And the Giants take the lead before halftime. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Chris Doss. And the Giants down 13-3 when the quarter started are now up 16-13. And now the extra point will put them up by 4. Zach Whitney for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Giants lead at 17-13. 11 seconds left here in the first half. We're live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Giants, 14 unanswered points. They take a 17-13 lead over the Seahawks as we're about to go into halftime. "11 seconds until the half here in rain-swept Seattle. Zach Whitney will kick off. Gets the kick away. Fielded by Turner at the 10-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Jim Turner out to the 34-yard line. 7 seconds left until halftime. Giants up 17-13. So Seattle, with just 7 seconds remaining in the half, they'll start their own 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Knocked down by Greg Jones at the line of scrimmage, number 54, the 7th-year linebacker out of Michigan State. It'll be 2nd and 10, 5 seconds left until halftime. On 2nd and 10, 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West will drop back, throws into a crowd, bounces around, intercepted by Dyer, and we've hit halftime. Your halftime score: the Giants 17, the Seahawks 13. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington, Week 14. Here at Jammin' Sports, the Giants lead the Seahawks 17-13. We're about ready to start the second half. The Giants, 14 unanswered points to take the lead after being down 13-3. And the Giants will get the ball first here in the third quarter. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. The Giants at 10-3, the Seahawks at 6-7. There's the kickoff. And that'll be fielded by East till down at the end zone. Touchback. And the Giants will have it at their own 25-yard line. Up by 3. William Rogers comes back out. Some first half highlights from Rogers. The catch to Patrick Collins. Another Collins grab off the deflection, and now the touchdown. Pass to Collins in the end zone. To Benjamin, actually. 1st and 10 Giants from the 25. They're up 17-13. In the rain here in Seattle in the great Pacific Northwest. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back to throw. Looks downfield, throws. Gets it out to East. He can't hold on. It's ripped away, incomplete by Tony Pearson. the second-year defensive back out of Syracuse. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. Giants come out. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson. He goes down. A 3-yard loss on the play. Coming in on the safety blitz, John Harris, the 8th-year safety out of Texas. A 3-yard loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. A big 3rd down coming up for the Giants. 7:35 and counting. 5 receivers wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Throws downfield. Is caught by Kennedy. All the way down to the 35-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the 1st down, though. It'll be 4th and inches. On the tackle, number 56, Bryce Jones, the rookie linebacker out of Louisville. The Giants are going to have to punt. Andrew York, he'll get the punt away. And this will be fielded and fair caught at the 26-yard line by Jim Turner. So Seattle will take over at their own 26, down by 4, 17-13, with 7 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Vikings and 49ers up after this. Our final game of the day. 1st and 10 Seattle at their own 26-yard line. Dennis West under center. West hands off to Terry Gilbert. And Gilbert out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Julius Saunders on the tackle, number 56, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Connecticut. 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line. Four receivers wide. West in the gun. Gaines in motion. West inside handoff to Gilbert. That goes nowhere. He's going to lose 2 yards. On the tackle, Mike Fox. And number 90, Ricky Robertson. A loss of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. .6:15 and counting. 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks at their own 27-yard line. They trail 17-13 to the Giants. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West will drop back. He's got good protection. It's going to break down, though. He steps up, throws deep, and it's caught by Harper down to the Giant 46-yard line. A 28-yard reception to Jay Harper, the 5th-year receiver out of Marshall, into Giants territory at the 46-yard line. First down, Seahawks. So Seattle on the move, trying to retake the lead. They're down by 4. First and 10 from the 46. Dennis West in the shotgun. West inside handoff to Gilbert. And Gilbert to the 43-yard line, a gain of 3. Making a gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. Making the tackle, number 32, Kenneth Tim. Second down and 8 at the Giant 43-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West inside handoff to Dickerson, goes nowhere. A loss of 2 yards. Marcus Dickerson, the rookie out of Louisiana Monroe. A loss of 2 as Ricky Robertson comes in and makes the tackle for the Giants. And that'll bring up third down. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Seattle at the Giant 45-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West will drop back. A screen pass. It's knocked down, incomplete. Knocking it down, Marion Glover, the former Cowboy in his 4th year out of North Carolina. Spent 3 years with Dallas, now on the Giants. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Seattle's going to have to punt, unless they want to try a 62-yard field goal, which I would not recommend, especially here in the rain. They're going to try a 62-yard field goal. Courtney McKeon from 62. The kick is up, and it's not even close. That was a dumb move. The Giants will get it now at their own, at the Seattle 48-yard line. The Giants are going to have great field position, up by 4, 17-13. We're live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Giants with a 17-13 lead. And now they'll have it at the Seattle 48. 1st and 10. With 4:27 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. You have to scratch your head at some of these decisions. You're not going to make a 62-yard field goal in the rain. Giants come out in the I formation. Rodgers under center. Rodgers, play action, throws downfield. It's caught by East inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. A 22-yard catch by James East to the Seattle 26-yard line. 1st down, Giants. On the tackle, number 29, Aaron Burns for Seattle, along with Nick McCoy. But it's a 1st down for the Giants, and New York can go up by 2 scores if they get a touchdown here. Coming up on the 4-minute mark now in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Rodgers under center. Back to throw. Throws underneath to Sampson. Out to the 20, or out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Blake Sampson, the 5th-year tight end out of Stanford, makes the catch. Second and 1 for the Giants at the Seahawks 17-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 3. 1st down, Giants. That'll move the chains. On the tackle, number 28, Nick McCoy for Seattle, but not before Johnson gets the 1st down. 3:10 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Giants from the Seattle 14-yard line. Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson. He gets stacked up. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. On the tackle, number 99, Caleb Hamilton, in his 2nd year out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line. The Giants spread the receivers wide. Rodgers, inside handoff to Eric Johnson, inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Caleb Johnson or Caleb Hamilton on the tackle again, number 99. Third down. Seattle would love to hold the Giants to a field goal, keep it a one-score game. On third down, Rodgers under center. Rodgers, three-step drop, throws inside to East, down to the, no, it's a touchdown. He got in. Touchdown, Giants. An 8-yard touchdown catch by James East. He just crossed the goal line. And the Giants go up by 10, 23-3. The Giants were down 13-3, and now they've scored their third consecutive touchdown. Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point to put them up by 11. The kick is up, and it's good. 21 unanswered Giant points. They take a 24-13 lead, a two-score lead, with 2:01 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Giants with a one-game lead in the NFC East coming in. Next week, the Giants play at Washington. And then there's that huge game, the final week of the season, at home against the Cowboys. And that could be for the division title. Whitney will kick off. Fielded by Turner at the 7-yard line, out over the 25. Brings it out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks at the 28-yard line. They're down by 11. Seahawks down by 2 scores with 1:56 left here in the third quarter. As the Seahawks have watched the Giants rattle off 3 straight touchdowns. First and 10 from the 28. 4 receivers set wide. West under center. West hands off to Terry Gilbert. He gets plowed over at the 26. A loss of a yard. Greg Jones coming up, the linebacker, and making the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 11. When the Giants get a lead, the defense gets even tougher. They've showed this all year. Second and 11 at the 26-yard line. 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun on second down. 5 receivers wide now. West back. And he fumbles. But it's picked up by a lineman. He got nailed by Mike Fox. A loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 16. The Seahawks are fortunate. A lineman picked it up. Number 68. I'm looking for a 68 on my roster. I don't have one. Oh well. 3rd and 16 from the 21-yard line. Seattle, a big third down coming up. Trying to get back in this game. West steps up and he gets sacked. Back at the 21-yard line. No gain. It'll be 4th and 16. Mike Fox makes the tackle, and Seattle's going to have to punt. The 13th year defensive end out of Notre Dame, Mike Fox. Another big sack for him. .45 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Giants are really starting to assert themselves. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by East at the 20-yard line. Out across the 30. Out to the 33-yard line. First down, Giants. With 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. So the Giants up by 11. A chance to make it a 3-score game. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line as the third quarter is about to close. Rodgers in the shotgun. Back to throw. Dumps it off inside to East. Out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5. Going to be 2nd and 5. James East on the catch. On the tackle, Aaron Burns, number 29 for Seattle. It'll be 2nd and 5. And this should be the last play of the quarter. Giants spread the receivers wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. On 2nd down. Takes the snap. Throws across the middle to Kennedy. Out to the 50-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. Giants up 24-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the fourth quarter. The Giants with an 11-point lead over the Seahawks, 24-13. And the Giants have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. They can make it a 3-score game if they get a touchdown. In the I formation, Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Kylan Johnson, and Johnson makes his way down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll bring up 2nd and 5. Aaron Burns on the tackle, number 29 for Seattle. We've got the Vikings and the 49ers up next. Our 4th and final game of the day down in Santa Clara. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Giants come out. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers throws underneath to Collins. And Patrick Collins down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 and another Giants first down. William Rodgers, he may be a rookie, but he doesn't play like one. He plays like a seasoned veteran. The rookie out of Ole Miss, the quarterback, number 14. $7:15 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Giants up 24-13. Giants come out. Rodgers under center. Rodgers fakes the handoff. Rolls out. And he throws downfield. Corner of the end zone, incomplete. Receiver was out of bounds. But Rodgers kept that play alive. That'll stop the clock. 6:57 left. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Setting up a screen pass to Eric Johnson down the sideline. Johnson's got the first down. Out of bounds at the 26. A gain of 12 yards and a Giant first down. The second year back out of Duke. Jake Franklin ran him out of bounds, the linebacker. But it's another Giants first down. It's hard to believe the Giants started 0-2, but they've won 10 of the next 11 games. Their only loss being to the Packers at Lambeau. During that stretch, 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. In the offset I, Rodgers under center. Rodgers back. Throws downfield. It's intercepted. The Seahawks get it back. Jake Franklin brings it back to the 27-yard line. So Seattle is still in this game. Just when you thought the Giants were going to go up by 3 scores, the Seahawks intercept. Jake Franklin, the linebacker, in his 12th year out of North Carolina State. So the Seahawks, they're down by 2 scores, but now they're back in it as they get the ball back. A rare mistake by William Rogers as he throws the pick. The Seahawks, they have time, 6:37 left, but they have to score quickly. Giants up 24-13. Seattle, 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws downfield, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Raina Thompson, number 21. The 7th-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Intended for number 89, John Gaines. It'll be 2nd and 10. .634 left. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Rolls out. Throws. Gets it out to Gilbert. Out of the backfield. And Gilbert all the way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 19 yards for Seattle. And a Seahawk first down. The clock is moving though. 6:15 and counting. Sam Tarver on the tackle. Number 30 for the Giants. In his 3rd year out of Arkansas, the strong safety. Tried to rip that ball away, would not come out. First and 10 at the 46. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West drops back. Throws to the near side to Jones. Rupert Jones in the Giant territory to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and inches. The 5th-year tight end out of Oklahoma. Seahawks moving the ball down the field, down by 2 scores. Trying to get back in this ball game. 5:40 and counting. We're in the 4th quarter. 2nd and inches. West in the shotgun. West drops back. It's a blitz. Throws it outside. Incomplete. Broken up by number 90, Ricky Robertson. And that'll bring up 3rd and inches for the Seahawks. Terry Gilbert, the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and inches. This one going down to the wire. Seattle down by 2 scores with 5:29 left. 3rd and inches at the 44-yard line. We've got the Vikings and the 49ers after this. West in the shotgun. Takes the snap on 3rd down. Throws, gets it out, and it's caught by Gaines at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5, first down Seattle. That'll move the chains. But time is becoming a factor. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark. Giants up by 11. First and 10 at the 39. 4 receivers set wide. West under center. West drops back. Underneath, throws, incomplete. Broken up. Slapped down by Greg Gibson, the 4th-year free safety out of North Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Gibson just slapped that one down. Under 5 minutes to play now. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West looks downfield. It's a blitz. Gets it out to Gilbert. Down the sideline. And Gilbert all the way down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Raina Thompson on the tackle, number 21 for the Giants. It'll be 3rd down for Seattle. 4:40 and counting. Seattle needs to score and leave enough time to get the ball back. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun on 3rd down. West back. Throws inside to Reed. And Brad Reed all the way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Seattle 1st down. The 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee, Brad Reed. Seattle's worked the ball down deep in Giant territory. All the way down to the 16-yard line. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark. They're down by 11. They got to score twice. West in the shotgun on 1st down. West rolls out, throws to Merrill. A flag is down, incomplete. It was broken up by the linebacker, Julius Sanders. I think this is going to be on Seattle. That's on Curtis Hayes, the center. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. That'll back it up. 1st and 20. Back at the 26-yard line. 3:54 left to play. Giants holding on to a 24-13 lead. Giants trying to remain in first place in the NFC East. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. And the Giants jumped. That'll be encroachment on New York. On John Deaver. It'll be 1st and 20. 1st and 15 now. At the 21-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 3:54 left. Giants holding on to an 11-point lead. First and 15. Giants come out. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West inside handoff to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 12. Greg Jones on the tackle. 3:40 and counting. This drive taking a lot of time for Seattle. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the 18. Dennis West in the shotgun. Gilbert goes out as a receiver. West drops back. Throws to the near sideline to Jones. Inside the 5, the flag is down. They're going to get the Giants for a face mask. It'll be half the distance to the goal line. They're going to mark this at about the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Seattle. 3:15 remaining. Here in the 4th quarter, Seattle trying to make it a 1-score game. This has been a long drive by the Seahawks. Eating up a lot of time. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Seattle in the I formation. West under center. West, 3-step drop, throws a fade, incomplete. They tried to get it to Brad Reed. It was broken up by Kerry Starnes, the 5th-year safety out of LSU. Nice defensive play by Starnes. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. On 2nd down. In the I formation again, West under center. He'll hand off. No. Play action. He gets sacked all the way back at the 12-yard line. The Giants brought the house. And that'll be a 10-yard loss on the sack. It's number 98, for the Giants, Scott Norris, the rookie out of Wisconsin. The Giants gambled, brought the house, and it paid off. A 10-yard sack. And that's going to bring up third down. Under 3 minutes to play. 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. Giants up by 11. Seattle trying to punch this in. 4 receivers set wide. West under center. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 4th and goal. Greg Jones on the tackle. Well, the Seahawks are down by 11. They need a field goal anyway. They'll probably kick the field goal now to make it an 8-point game. Courtney McKeon will come out. This will be a 25-yard attempt to make it a 1-score game. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. 24-16. The Giants lead by 8 with 2:12 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Live from Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington, week number 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Giants' lead is now 8. A 1-possession game. Seattle will kick off. They might be tempted to kick an onside kick here. Dakota Cochran will kick off. Seattle has 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning coming up. There's the kickoff by Cochran. They kick away. Fielded by East at the 10-yard line over the 20, 25. And James East out to the 31-yard line with 2:08 remaining. The Giants hanging on to an 8-point lead. 24-16. William Rogers will come out. 3 touchdowns today. We'll have a play and then the 2-minute warning. In the rain here in Seattle. Can the Giants hang on and maintain their 1-game lead in the NFC East? 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. He'll hand off to Eric Johnson, and Johnson's going to be nailed for a loss of 3 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. Giants up 24-16 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. Seahawks Stadium, Seattle, Washington. Week 14, the Giants at 10-3, trying to keep pace with the Packers and also stay a game up on the Cowboys in the NFC East. They lead by 8. 2nd and 13 at the 28-yard line. The Giants in the I formation. Rogers hands off to David Parks, and Parks gets out to the 31-yard line, gets the 3 yards back. Seattle takes a timeout. They've got 2 left. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Giants at their own 31-yard line. A big 3rd down right here for both teams. Can the Giants get a first down, or will the Seahawks get a stop? A huge, huge 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 10 for the Giants at their own 31-yard line. They spread the receivers wide. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Kylan Johnson. A loss of 3 back to the 28. Seattle takes a timeout. Giants playing a bit conservative there. It'll be 4th down. Seattle's going to get the ball back. down by 8, and they have one timeout. Andrew York back to punt for the Giants. So Seattle's going to get one more shot. Down by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The rookie out of Richmond, Andrew York, gets the punt away. And that's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by Jim Turner. Brings it out to the 24. So Seattle with one timeout, 1:45 remaining. They've got to score a touchdown as Dennis West comes back out. Giants up 24-16. First and 10 for the Seahawks at their own 24-yard line. This one going down to the wire. Seahawks come out. Dennis West in the shotgun. Gilbert goes out as a receiver. West takes the snap, throws underneath to Jones, turns upfield. He's got the first down, out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. Seattle in the hurry up, 1:34 and counting. First and 10. West fakes the handoff, throws outside. It's caught by Reed, all the way down to the Giant 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards. Seattle in the hurry up, 1:17 and counting. West under center. He'll hand off to Gilbert. He gets hit in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Make it a 4-yard loss. Second and 14. We're coming up on a minute. Seahawks in the hurry up. West fakes the handoff inside. Throws downfield. It's caught by Jones at the 23-yard line. A gain of 15. Another first down. Seattle stays in the hurry up. 50 seconds. West will clock it. He'll spike it with 48 seconds left. And that'll bring up second and 10. That missed extra point by Seattle looming large. Instead of an 8-point deficit, it could be a 7. Second and 10 at the 23. 5 receivers wide for the Seahawks. West back to throw. Throws down the middle. It's caught by Harper at the 7-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Seattle in the hurry up. 36 seconds. West under center. He'll clock it again. He'll spike it with 34 seconds left. Second and goal at the 7-yard line. Seattle down by 8, trying to tie it up. Second and goal at the 7-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Slips. Looks. Looking. His protection breaks down. He throws underneath to Harper. Incomplete. It was broken up by Greg Jones. It'll be third and goal. 25 seconds left. Seattle still has a timeout in their back pocket, so they can throw underneath. They need a touchdown, though. Third and goal at the 7. 4 receivers spread wide. West in the shotgun. West drops back. Throws to the end zone. It's caught by Harper. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Jay Harper, the 5th-year receiver out of Marshall. And now Seattle has pulled to within 2. Now the all-important 2-point conversion. If Seattle gets this, we're probably going to overtime. If they miss this, the Giants can win the game. This is huge. The 2-point conversion to tie it up. West under center. In the offset eye. 3-step drop. He gets sacked. They don't get it. He's sacked by number 91 for the Giants, Desmond Barksdale, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. It remains a 2-point game. The Seahawks do not get the 2-point conversion. I told you that blocked extra point would come back to haunt them. It did. And now the Giants with a 2-point lead with 22 seconds left. Seattle has to kick an onside kick. They have no other option. Giants lead it 24-22. Cochran will tee it up. The onside kick. They don't have enough timeouts to kick it away. Here's the onside kick attempt. And it's going to be fielded by Seattle. They get it. It bounced off a Giant. No, the Giants ended up with it. The Giants got it. At the Seattle 44-yard line. It bounced off a Seahawk into James Kennedy's hands. So the Giants get it. Oh, I thought Seattle had it there at first. It bounced around, and finally James Kennedy comes up with it for the Giants. So 2 snaps and we're done. The Seahawks were game, but the Giants are going to escape with a 2-point lead, with a 2-point win, 24-22. The Giants are going to go to 11-3. They'll stay a game up on the Cowboys, and the Seahawks will drop to 6-8. Rodgers in the victory formation takes a knee. Seahawks take their final timeout. Seahawks can't stop it anymore. We've got the Vikings and the 49ers up next. Our final game of the day will be down in Santa Clara for that one. One more snap, and the Giants will have won 11 of their last 12 games. It's an incredible streak by the Giants. And they'll stay a game up on the Cowboys. Rodgers takes a knee, and that'll be it. The Seahawks can't stop it anymore. The Giants maintain the number 2 seed behind the Packers. As the final seconds tick away, your final score: the New York Giants 24, Seattle 22. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. The Vikings and the 49ers up next. We'll see you then.